All right, now let's take a look at question number 8. And question number 8 is going to be similar to question number 7 in terms of the relationship between x and y. Well, let's read the problem first. It says the table shows the number of slices of pepperoni placed on each size of pizza at Pepe's Pizza Shop. And it says also let r represent the radius of the pizza and let n represent the number of slices of pepperoni. Identify the equation that best represents the relationship between the radius and the number of slices of pepperoni. So basically all that is asking is to set up an equation, but they're already giving us conveniently 4 different answer choices. But before I start eliminating answer choices, I need to look at what the relationship is between the radius of pizza and the number of slices. They're already telling us that r should represent the radius of the pizza. So this right here will be r. And n is the number of slices of pepperoni. Now, in Algebra 1 at least, when you get a problem like this, the first column is always x, the second column is always y. So it is helpful if you can to label your columns with x and y. Now, since I am going to replace r with x and n with y, I need to rewrite my answer choices with the respective new variables, and I've done that already. And I've gotten the following answers. So if you want to take a look at this, in A, I replaced r with x and n with y. So I'm going to get x equals 2y plus 1. In B, y is equal to 2x plus 1. In C, r equals y squared plus 1. And last but not least, in D, I am going to get y equals x squared plus 1. Now, like I said, similarly to number 7, whenever an equation starts with x, we can already eliminate those 2 answer choices because that's not what they're going to look for. We are always going to look for something that says y equals a number times x and possibly a y-intercept. So automatically A and C is out, so we can actually start working on B and D. Now looking back at the table, the most convenient and the quickest way to find the answer, again, is to put our answers in the calculator. So I'm going to the calculator. I'm going to y equals. And I'm going to put in the first equation. And since we already made the changes, I don't have to worry about anything. I can just go ahead and start with 2x plus 1. Now, again, since the table is given, we need to figure out if for these values of x, the corresponding y values appear for this function. Well, let's take a look. Let's go to second table. And I used this for my previous problem, so I have to change my table start back to 2. And go back to my table. So indeed, it looks like for 2, we get 5 for the number of slices of pepperoni. Let's check for 4. Yes, but unfortunately, when we get to 4, the number here is 9 under y, but here it's 17. So since those 2 do not match, B is not my answer either. So I can already eliminate answer choice B. And by process of elimination, D is the only one that's left over. Well, let's actually check if that's really true. So I had, for D, x squared plus 1. So let's go back to our table. So when x is equal to 2, y is equal to 5, so that matches. When x is equal to 4, y is equal to 17, so it looks like this might be our answer. So let's go down to 5. When x is equal to 5, y is equal to 26, and we go to 8. When x is 8, y is 65, also matches. And last but not least, when x is 10, y is 101, and that matches completely.